More?
Everyone wants that reward.
We're surrounded. I can hear them coming.
DC may have been struggling with their live-action cinematic universe, but for many years they have long been spoiling fans with one of the best animated comics movies. Hey everyone, welcome to On-Screen Geek, and this is a countdown of my top 10 DC animated movies. So hit that subscribe button, sit back and relax. Careful, there may be some spoilers ahead.
Suppose it's useless to tell you to leave.
I wouldn't miss this for anything.
Your funeral.
Already had one.
Relax, Carmine. I got everything under control.
Number 10. Batman Year 1. We always enjoy an origin story, and The Dark Knight is not short of them. What makes Batman Year 1 special is how the story also shows the evolution of James Jim Gordon, who starts his new job as lieutenant in Gotham, and from day one he realizes that corruption has also infected Gotham's law enforcers. This further underlines for the city's need for a vigilante savior in the form of a Dark Knight.
From this moment on, none of you are safe.
To victory!
To victory!
To the Legion of Doom!
To the Legion of Doom!
Number 9. Justice League Doom. If you ever had any doubts that Batman does not trust those in power, or anyone for that matter, then Justice League Doom will put those doubts to rest. Batman does not trust anyone. He developed a failsafe to fight the Justice League if they ever were to go rogue. A very useful plan which could be disastrous if it fell into the wrong hands. In this case,
Vandal Savage.
the immortal supervillain who shows his knowledge of the art of war as he nearly decimates the League using Batman's failsafe protocol. Ultimately, the Caped Crusader helps to save the day, but not without damaging the trust between himself and the League.
So far as I know, I cannot die.
Is that a fact?
Go ahead.
The rings. Now.
Number 8. Green Lantern First Flight. DC rarely focuses their animated movies on individual League members, apart from the holy trinity of Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman, but Green Lantern First Flight delivers a great storyline. The movie manages to give us an origin story of Hal Jordan, my favorite Green Lantern, Sinestro turning evil, and an epic battle between the Green Lantern Corps and Sinestro. The animation will bring back the nostalgia of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited animated TV series. With so many great characters, makes you wonder why DC and Warner Brothers do not explore those storylines more.
And you thought I was green before?
Jordan.
Number 7. Justice League Dark. After the cancelled project from Guillermo del Toro for Justice League Dark live-action movie, this was one of my most anticipated movie of 2017. One of my best DC supernatural characters, John Constantine, takes center stage and sells his "I don't care, but actually I do" routine really well. Shame that we did not get a proper spin-off animated series for the Justice League Dark franchise. I wanted to see more of John and Zatanna's adventures.
Don't kill him. You can't.
Out of my way, John.
If no blood is spilled, your soul's in the clear.
Number 6. Superman Doomsday. If you are waiting for the release of the Snyder Cut and cannot wait to see Black Suit Superman in action, then roll back the years to 2007 and revisit one of the very first DC animated movies. Not only does Bruce's team delivers on the storyline and animation, it allows fans to see what makes Superman super. Following his death at the hands of Doomsday, Luthor creates a Superman clone so that he can finally be in control of the Man of Steel. But the clone turns evil. What would you expect when you have Luthor's blood in your veins? And it takes a newly resurrected Kal-El, who is only at 80% of his full power, to fight and defeat his evil clone. Twice in this storyline does Superman show that he will always fight for justice, even if it costs him his life.
I see I have your attention.
Number 5. Justice League: The New Frontier. New Frontier is one of those movies that will prove to many viewers that DC can be entertaining without being dark. After a series of side stories introducing our heroes, the big battle shows the League facing off a giant asteroid filled with dinosaur-like creatures. The movie ends with a great montage of several heroes and villains and the birth of the Justice League. After watching this movie, you will think, is Kingdom Come next?
I don't know what clouds your judgment worse. Your guilt or your antiquated sense of morality.
Number 4. Batman Under the Red Hood. If you're looking for a happy ending, then best avoid this one. Batman and Nightwing investigate a series of crimes that lead them to a new villain known as Red Hood. As the Dark Knight gets closer to finding who his new nemesis is, things start to get personal, and a dark secret from Batman's past is revealed. It's also a testimony why Batman likes to work alone, and why he is always demanding perfection from his sidekicks. Because when things go sideways, it gets pretty ugly.
And if you want to stop it, you're gonna have to shoot me! Right in my face!
This is turning out even better than I'd hoped.
Batman! Show yourself! Face me, fool, and I will kill you! I will show you who rules Gotham City!
Okay, son. Show me.
Number 3. Batman The Dark Knight Returns, Parts 1 and 2. Part 1 shows a retired Batman finally enjoying his life as an eligible bachelor at the age of 45. He enjoys a 10-year holiday until Gotham's rising crime rate calls him back into action. Forced to put the suit on after 10 long years, he realizes that his body is not as strong as it used to be. He has to swallow his ego and change his fighting style against a new group calling themselves the Mutants. With the help of a new Robin, they defeat the leader of the Mutants, and as the media shows the return of the Dark Knight, the film ends with the Joker emerging from a comatose-like state. Part 2 gives us 2 super showdown, Batman vs Joker and Batman vs Superman. The gruesome scenes in Part 2 shows us the amount of restraint Batman has to put on to avoid using lethal methods. Ultimately, this is put to the test as he fights the Joker one last time.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna fall asleep before we finish!
His fight against Superman will remind you of the scene from Batman vs Superman, the live-action movie, only with a much better storytelling.
The only way to save the world is to keep this world from ever happening. Take this. Run.
Number 2. Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. We've all heard about the butterfly effect, and that any tiny variation to the past can have disastrous effects on the future. Well, this is the granddaddy of them all. A whole planet on the brink of extermination, because Barry Allen, aka The Flash, decided to time travel to the past to save his mother from being killed. His actions create a series of ripple effects that turn villains into heroes, and vice versa, where Batman is Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, and the Joker is none other than Martha Wayne, Bruce's mother. The young Master Bruce is the one who is killed in that timeline. If that's not dark enough for you, imagine Wonder Woman killing Billy Batson and his Shazam family. Seeing the chaos he has created, Flash decides to go back in time and stop himself from altering the past. But at what cost? Having to let his mother die.
Let me ask you something. What does it matter if you send me back to the asylum if it doesn't matter to me? That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day.
Number 1. Batman the Killing Joke. Probably one of the best Batman storyline ever told. The Killing Joke storyline feels like it was written by the Joker himself. It is an emotional roller coaster, with Batman investigating a murder scene that suggests the Joker might be behind this. Thing is, he is currently held at Arkham Asylum. It is later revealed that the Joker has escaped Arkham and is used a decoy to make everyone think he is still at the asylum. The real Joker goes on a streak of horrific attacks on the people who are close to the Cape Crusader, having figured out that Bruce Wayne is the Batman. He paralyzes Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, and submits Jim Gordon to a series of grisly torture. We get a great but sad telling of Joker's origin story and how one bad day can drive a simple harmless man into one of the worst villains. The movie ambiguously ends with a face-off between Batman and the Joker, with a chilling scene of Batman laughing.
Why aren't you laughing?
Because I've heard it before, and it wasn't funny the first time.
It's good to be back home.
Ow! Mind your head.
What do you need a plane for anyway? You can fly.
Thanks for watching. This was my top 10 best DC animated movies. Which is your best DC animated movie? Let me have your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
Our help around here wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm glad you agree. I've been thinking about a membership drive.